Today we're going to show you how to do a P-trap cleaning. This one's already been cleaned out. Just wanted to take a few minutes to go ahead and show everybody else how to do it. P-traps are very easy to take apart, put back. Any homeowner can do it themselves and save them a few $100s from plumber visits. So to remove the P-trap, this one's already loose, but we're just going to unscrew this by hand. It requires no tools and the same as the one below. You may want to have a paper towel ready if you're just doing it and your sink's not full. But if your sink is completely full of water, you're going to want to get that water out of the sink first, or you're going to want to have a bucket underneath it to catch all the water, because any water from this point up will get released as soon as you remove the P-trap. So as I said, it's real simple. You're just going to remove it by hand. Got a little bit of excess water coming out on me now. The paper towels will be able to catch that. My sink up here is completely dry. So once you get them both loose, you're just going to go ahead and pull straight down on it with gentle ease, and then you'll just simply grab it carefully and go dump all the water and lovely blockage out of the P-trap. So I just dumped that. You can go outside if it's built up with a lot of cake or anything, a lot of debris. You can take it outside and put your water hose straight up to it, and when you do that, it's going to blow all the junk out of there and get your P-trap nice and clean and ready to go for use again. To reinstall it, you're just simply going to stick it on like so, slide up. I always recommend starting with this end of the P-trap with the flare. I recommend starting with that side. And you may have to start a little low like so, catch your threads, and then let it pull back up on its own. Get that down nice hand tight. Again, no tools are required to do this, except for a little bit of brain work and your lovely two hands. Once we get it all tightened, I'm going to wipe the paper towels down, make sure there's no excess water anywhere, and we'll turn the water on. Now that the water is flowing, I just use that lever to stop it, allow the sink to fill up. Once the sink's filled up, I'm going to release it and allow all the water to wash out. And that way it's testing the maximum use it's ever going to get, which would be a full sink. This may take a couple seconds for it to do so. Turn the water back off. Release your drain. And you just successfully changed out your P-trap, which is going to allow you to save yourself again hundreds of dollars from plumber fees with a simple task. If for some reason you do all this maintenance and you're still having issues with drainage, you can always remove the cap of the pop-up assembly up top and just make sure it's not hair. And if you're done, check the hair, check your P-trap, and every time you reassemble it, you're still having a blockage. At that time, we would recommend calling a plumber, because your blockage is probably going to be further down the line and require a special tool to get that cleared out.